The epidemic of loneliness refers to the growing phenomenon of social isolation and feelings of loneliness, affecting a large part of the population, especially in Western societies. Although loneliness has always been a common human experience, it has become more prevalent and concerning in recent decades due to various factors, including changes in living patterns, technology, and culture. Stay tuned, leave your like, comment, and follow our channel. Your collaboration is very important to us. Let's start with the main causes of the loneliness epidemic. Changes in living patterns. The increasing number of people living alone is on the rise, do you agree? Changes in family structure, such as higher divorce rates and fewer children, among others. Technology and social media. What does this have to do with loneliness? Everything. Did you know? Here are some examples. Excessive reliance on virtual interactions that can replace in-person interactions. Social media can create a false sense of connection, but often result in feelings of inadequacy and isolation. Technology is growing. At home, we talk to an AI. It informs us about the news of the day, says good morning, plans our day, gives daily tips, and we respond as if we were talking to another person. Do you know someone like this, or are you like this? Later on, we will talk about the negative aspects of loneliness, and of course, also about the positive aspects. Stay until the end. Culture and society. Emphasis on individualism and self-sufficiency, which can lead to isolation. Stigma associated with loneliness, which prevents people from seeking help. Common examples. Perception of personal failure. Many people see loneliness as a sign of social or personal failure. Do you agree? There is a belief that lonely individuals cannot maintain healthy relationships or are socially inept. Shame and isolation, another example. People who feel lonely often experience shame or embarrassment, leading them to hide their feelings and avoid seeking help. This can create a vicious cycle of isolation. The pressure to be constantly social can also increase the stigma of loneliness. Youth, we need to talk more about this. Loneliness among young people is often underestimated or ignored, with the assumption that young people should naturally be sociable and involved in community activities. These examples show how stigma can further complicate the experience of loneliness, making it difficult for people to seek support or find solutions to their social difficulties. Returning to the main causes. Example 3. Health impacts. Chronic loneliness is associated with a range of physical and mental health problems, including depression and anxiety, increased risk of cardiovascular diseases, compromised immune system, higher risk of dementia and cognitive decline in the elderly. We can't forget to talk about measures to combat loneliness, do you agree? We will discuss this later. Stay tuned. Let's talk about the negative side, and then the positive side of loneliness. Of course, there is a positive side, no doubt about it. Loneliness can have several negative impacts on mental and physical health, especially when it is chronic or involuntary. And what are the main negative points? Let's start with mental health. Loneliness is strongly associated with depression and anxiety. Feeling isolated can increase feelings of hopelessness and sadness. It can lead to a decrease in self-esteem and an increase in negative thoughts about oneself. Physical health is also linked to the negative side of loneliness. See how chronic loneliness can increase the risk of health problems, such as cardiovascular disease and strokes. It is associated with a weakened immune system, which can increase vulnerability to infections. People who are sad in loneliness do not want to go for a walk or be seen, correct? We cannot fail to mention behavior. People who feel lonely may adopt behaviors harmful to health, such as poor diet, lack of physical exercise, and alcohol or drug abuse. It can lead to even greater social isolation, creating a vicious cycle that is difficult to break. Loneliness can decrease overall quality of life, making daily activities less enjoyable and meaningful. It can cause sleep problems, such as insomnia, which affect overall well-being. Is improving mental health essential for a balanced and happy life? Here are some practical tips. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation and conscious breathing, can help reduce stress and anxiety. Try to dedicate a few minutes each day to focus on your breathing and be present in the moment. Stay active. Regular physical exercise releases endorphins, which are mood-improving hormones. Activities like walking, running, or practicing yoga can be very beneficial. Get good sleep. Quality sleep is crucial for mental health. Try to establish a regular sleep routine and create a relaxing environment for sleep. Maintaining healthy relationships and spending time with friends and family can provide emotional support and reduce feelings of loneliness. A balanced diet with fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can positively influence your mood and energy. Very important. Pay attention to this tip, everyone. Develop coping skills. Learn techniques to deal with stress and challenges, such as practicing hobbies, reading, or writing in a journal. Seek professional help. We cannot overlook this. If you are struggling with mental health issues, consider talking to a therapist or counselor. Professionals can offer support and strategies to cope with these challenges. Implementing these practices can make a significant difference in your mental health and overall well-being. Believe in yourself. Although loneliness is often seen from a negative perspective, there are also several positive aspects and benefits associated with it. Do you agree? Let's talk about it. After all, when life is lived in a balanced way, loneliness can offer valuable opportunities for personal growth, creativity, and emotional well-being. Leave your like and follow our channel. Let's look at some of the positive sides of loneliness. Self-awareness and personal reflection. A great example to start with. Loneliness provides a space for introspection, allowing people to get to know themselves better. Moments of loneliness can help clarify thoughts and emotions, promoting a greater understanding of oneself. Increased creativity. Being alone can stimulate creativity, as without external distractions, the mind is free to explore new ideas and projects. Many artists, writers, and scientists have reported that their moments of loneliness were essential for their creations. Reduction of stress. We cannot fail to mention this. Loneliness can serve as a break from social and professional demands, allowing the individual to recharge their energies and reduce accumulated stress. Independence and self-sufficiency. What can we know about this? Spending time alone helps to develop independence and self-sufficiency. This strengthens the ability to solve problems on one's own and increases confidence in one's own abilities. Improvement in concentration. If you use alone time correctly, there will be an improvement in concentration and other things. We hope everyone puts these learnings into practice. But how? Without the common distractions of social interactions, loneliness can enhance concentration and productivity. This enhanced focus is helpful for tasks that require detailed attention and deep work. Strengthening relationships. You didn't expect these, did you, folks? Paradoxically, loneliness can improve the quality of interpersonal relationships. Spending time alone can increase appreciation for social connections, making moments with friends and family more meaningful and valued. What do we conclude, folks? Loneliness, although often seen from a negative perspective, is a complex phenomenon that presents both challenges and opportunities. The increase in loneliness in modern societies is intrinsically linked to changes in lifestyle patterns. Do you agree? The impact of technology and cultural dynamics that value individualism. Correct. That's what we said here. This phenomenon has significant consequences for mental and physical health. contributing to conditions such as depression, anxiety, and cardiovascular problems, among others. However, it is essential to recognize that solitude can also offer important benefits. Leave your comment about this, folks. Moments of solitude allow for introspection, promote self-awareness, and stimulate creativity. Furthermore, solitude can serve as a necessary break to reduce stress, develop self-sufficiency, and improve concentration. Do you agree with this or not? To mitigate the negative effects of loneliness, it is essential to adopt practical measures that promote mental health and well-being. Practices such as mindfulness, physical exercise, quality sleep, maintaining healthy relationships, a balanced diet, and developing coping skills are fundamental. Moreover, seeking professional help when necessary can provide the support needed to overcome the challenges associated with loneliness. This is very important. By balancing moments of solitude with meaningful social connections, it is possible to transform solitude into an opportunity for personal growth and emotional well-being. Thus, as we navigate the complexities of modern life, it is crucial to learn to value both the company of others and moments of solitary introspection. We hope you put all of this into practice. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, and see you next time.